Klein started 45 races between 1914 and 1923, getting a best finish of second place at Tacoma in 1914 and Cincinnati in 1919. Additionally, he qualified on the pole position at Chicago in 1916 and Fresno in 1922. Here he sits in his car prior to his first IndyCar race, the 1914 Indianapolis 500, where he started 8th and finished 20th due to a broken valve. Unser was the first Unser to compete at IndyCar racing. He first appeared at Indianapolis in 1914 and passed his driver's test, but ultimately failed to qualify. Unser also won the Pikes Peak Hill Climb 9 times in 1934, 1936, 1937, 1938, 1939, 1941, 1946, 1947, and 1953. He competed in the race as a national championship race from 1946 to 1965, with his latter 3 wins coming during this time. Additionally, the 1947 and 1953 wins came when it counted for series points. Here he is on his way to victory in 1946. Gardner won the 1933 AAA Midwest Sprint Car Championship and was later inducted into the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. He also started 26 IndyCar races between 1928 and 1938 and got a best finish of 3rd place 3 times. He did win an exhibition race at Milwaukee in 1938. Unfortunately, he was killed less than a week later in a crash while qualifying at Flemington Fair Speedway when he tried to avoid a child who got onto the track. Here he is after qualifying for the 1933 500, where he finished 4th. Reynard was a sprint car driver who entered 15 IndyCar races between 1968 and 1971. However, he only qualified at Nazareth in 1969, where he finished 14th. No picture is available. Ferguson started 28 races out of 46 attempts between 1979 and 1989. His best finish would be a 6th place finish at Michigan in 1981. After his racing career ended, he operated an exotic car restoration business. Here he poses with his car at Indianapolis in 1980, where he finished 31st. Fréon initially competed in Indy Lights from 1991 to 1993, winning 4 races and finishing 2nd in the 1992 and 1993 standings. He then started 5 kart races between 1994 and 1995, but finished no better than 12th at Long Beach in the former year, his debut race. Fréon then transitioned to sports cars and won the 2001 24 Hours of Daytona. Here he is after an ultimately unsuccessful qualifying attempt at Indianapolis in 1995.